Okay, so let's go through the things that we're going to use. I always use a non-slip mat. Kind of keeps my iPad in place and I don't have to worry about it. We're going to use the squeegee that comes with it. There we go, the spray. I always use a tissue or sheet so that if any water comes outside of my iPad, I can clean it up and don't have to worry about voiding my warranty. Dieter. Sorry. Had a cough. Okay, make sure that you have the 2 pieces of invisibleSHIELD. Really, really important. Instructions, just in case I forget something. I have I kept with me my eye cleanse and the microfiber cloth just in case some, as you can see, dust or lint comes onto my iPad. And I'm going to use a child's toy or any other device that is soft and worry so that I can just squeegee it on right away, and then I'll have less air bubbles and won't have to work on it for 30 minutes trying to get it to go on. So let's get started. I've already washed my hands. I did. And now I'm going to spray the solution onto my fingers. This is so that I don't get any fingerprints onto the inside of the invisibleSHIELD. So I'm just looking at my iPhone. So I'm going to take a look. I'm going to first apply the front piece. So you can see the front piece by the little circle that's missing. So I'm going to give myself one more spray here. There we go. So the first thing that you do is you peel it off. Quite easy. Try to make sure, as with tape or any other sticky kind of solution, that once you peel it off, it does not do that. Eek, don't worry. I'm going to just be really careful. Unpeel it. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to spray it. There we go. That'll be interesting to try to find it. There we go, lightly. Spray back my fingers. It also says to spray the back part as well, which is interesting. I'm going to do it because it says to, but maybe perhaps that's to help the squeegee along. There we go. I'm going to shake it just in case there's any extra drops. There we go. And now I'm going to line it first, more easily from the bottom. Keep my fingers moist. And here we go. Everyone, hopefully you're praying for me. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay, get it started. And then, I am going to spray it actually. And then gently put it on, and right away take off any excess. And then we are going to squeegee each of the edges and right away take off any water that may be beading out. Use the other side because that seems easier. And if it's a little bit off, or if you see any huge air bubbles, you can actually take it off and readjust it. There we go. Now I'm going to continue just working out the air bubbles, and I will get back to you once that's done. But already you can see that, especially the middle part where I used the large squeegee, it's quite good. So we'll come back. Okay, so there we have it. This is the first side of the application. You can see that there's a few small air bubbles that will work themselves out. I could peel it up and then take them off, but I won't. And there's a slight film. That's the liquid underneath, and that will go away about 12 to 24 hours. Also the time that I'm not to turn on my iPad. And now we're going to do the back side. So the same process. So I'm going to clean it and then apply it afterwards. So I'll do that and I'll get back to you once I start. Okay, so here we have it. You can't really see it, but it's already peeled off. And now I'm going to do my best to lay it onto my iPad. I've wet it a little bit more for this application. I don't really have to worry as much. about it. So I lay it on really nicely like that, and then I'm just going to slide it until it hits the edge, so right there. And then, there we go, and I can just move it slowly so that it's nice and centered. Now you could use the squeegee. I'm going to use my fingers just for the beginning and get out all of the air bubbles. And if there are any large air bubbles, you can lift it up, make sure that your fingers are still wet, and squeegee it out. There we go. And I'm going to continue and get back to you after it's done. Okay, actually this was much faster than the front. I think almost, I'm just going to spray the squeegee a little bit. I think that I'm almost done. I don't see any air bubbles, and I'm using a tissue so that just in case any of the water that does slip out gets onto any of the buttons. So there we have it, and that's about it. Now I'm going to leave it here to sit for probably for the night, and then I can turn it on in the morning, and that's it. Invisible Shield by Zag for your iPad. So good luck. Let me know how your application goes and if you found it helpful and easy. And I'm Georgia from Tippy.com.